search party is almost here. It seems that they are out of... Okay, so... Everybody on your feet. Okay, so they're coming from this side, if I'm not mistaken. They are. I can't climb on top of my roof there just yet. So you go here. And Sylvester, you go here. The rest of you, equipped with melee weapons, how about you go here and guard the door? Okay. Now, if my theory is correct, they should be beelining for this gap here, because this wall isn't built yet. So they're either gonna go for this door or this door. I'm hoping that all the traps are reset. They do look like they are all reset. And we are getting our prey. Missed both times. Okay. So those guys are gonna be injured by traps. You... Perfect. Injure this one now. Oh, why are you coming out? Seriously. They've gone into... Oh, they got up. My doors are very flimsy. Okay. My doors are very flimsy. That's what we have discovered from all of this. I suck at building doors. Yeah, hunt him down. That's okay, everybody was equipped, so we're good. Now, first of all, everybody on draft. Secondary, Wycliffe, did anybody... None of these had a... No, there is a warbow. Equip that flimsy warbow. We have a third archer with a very good accuracy. Oh, we're gonna need to dig up some more graves. There we go. Raid survived. We got some wounds, but everybody's alive. And yeah, they just broke through the door like it was made of paper. I don't have reinforced doors yet, that's the thing. I only have a grated door and a wooden door, but I need a better door. Also need a research room so I can store books properly because I have no knowledge points to allocate. Kind of left all of my books to rot in the rain. This is the last day of autumn, and now winter will start. Okay, so I'm gonna be building the research room here. Yeah, that's probably not big enough. I want there to be enough room, because I only plan to build one. And you know what? It's moat time. I thought that he might have been killed, but no, he's just resting. Settlers are exhausted. Fair enough. Ah, there we go. Temperature outside -16. Winter has started. So, one of the important ways that you prevent cold from causing you harm is you close the door. Secondary is getting some braziers out running inside. I for some reason don't have any braziers in the kitchen. I'm gonna build a couple. The ones in the room should be fine. For the next 12 days we are suffering from winter. Also means we won't be able to grow any more food, but we have plenty, so food isn't an issue. One of the few things that isn't. One thing that this game is definitely missing as far as warfare is concerned is being able to construct your own siege weaponry, because the enemy can, in their raids, bring trebuchets. You can't build ballistas or anything like that. I hope that that's something that changes in the future. Gonna be even more difficult finding stone when the snow falls, so I'm gonna mark a few places for excavation. Now, one thing that this game does brilliantly is it demonstrates to you very clearly the importance of certain rudimentary defense technologies, such as a moat, such as merlons, such as, you know, just wooden sticks in the ground. There's snow. ferocious form. There we go. Wolves. Now, I don't know if they're actually gonna attack me or not. Probably are. Have to deal with those wolves. Seriously, wolves! Okay, I underestimated the wolves. The wolves might actually be my undoing. How about you bring that person with you? Ah. I lost Lucia. She was killed by wolves. No. Hold on. If she is killed by wolves... No, I didn't. Elena is... What? She's just unconscious. You all went to bed. I did lose Lucia, though. Lucia has been mauled to death by wolves. But yeah, animals are actually more dangerous than any raiders. And they're leaving. Maybe I should have just left them alone. Well, I lost a settler. It's unfortunate. Bitten face, scratched hand, pierced gut, and a scratched neck. You are lucky to be alive. And like I said, each wound actually has specific effects. So, look. Scratched hand, motor functions -2%. I think our poor Elena is, with a bitten face, she has smaller chance to hit with a melee weapon, with a ranged weapon, and unarmed. And pierce gut, movement speed decreased by 25% and evade by 30%. No, I'm looking forward to that, Vic. I'm actually, again, off for the next 2 days, so I'll be looking forward to catching your stream. Just remind me, because I might forget. Since you don't have a schedule, I rely on you telling me. Gonna find any stone like this now. I wish there was some way of showing minerals in a more specific way. Also, I should probably refrain from any kind of an expedition going outwards while the winter is lasting, because winter actually is a risk. Unlike in RimWorld, where in certain climates you just don't really feel any differences, here every season actually properly challenges you. Summer makes most of your food spoil if you're not careful. Winter is just horrible, and it can easily kill your settlers if you're not prepared for it. Starvation just being one of the problems. think summer has hail. Not sure. Heat waves, of course. Summer has heat waves. Yeah, and autumn has thunderstorms and hailstorms. Hailstorms can wound you, and they also damage your buildings, and thunderstorms can set you on fire. They can also, I believe, kill a settler in a single shot. I don't know if that's true because it never actually happened to me. Cold snap, there we go. So I'm actually not gonna give them any tasks. I actually want them to be idle. Because if they're idling, they're gonna be inside. Except for this crazy person, be inside. Because there's nothing to tend on the farm. Or in the kiln, or anywhere else. Just stay inside and wait for the cold snap to end. You have enough food. Yes, you do. You have enough food. You can make more. Stay inside. Don't go out. Don't freeze to death. It's minus 34 outside, but inside it's only 5. Which is above freezing, so yeah, that's good. And minus 5 in the storage room, but that's okay. So this is maintained by these three I can't speak breachers. It would actually be even warmer if I actually made the stone walls in time, but I didn't. I actually don't want him to go out while it's the cold snap. I don't know how a sturdy leather helmet decomposes on the stockpile, but okay. Treated leather doesn't really rot as far as I... That's why we still have leather relics from like centuries ago that still survived. But no, one bad winter and it's like rots away in storage. Okay, cold snap, still happening. And somehow this did not die. This is actually ripening in the middle of winter. What? I think this is... okay, growth halted, low temperature. Okay. It just stops it from growing, it doesn't actually make it rot. That makes sense. I appreciate that, that makes sense. Day 4 of winter, still on a cold snap. And why are you outside, person? Do you want me to lock the doors? Speaking of which... not speaking of which, because that's not what we're speaking about, but I should probably make them a room to eat in. It's one of the basic things I didn't do. Now, one thing I want to do, and one thing that you should do if you're playing this game, is once you have a moat, and once you have only one door that is accessible, you make a little balcony here with the merlons surrounding, of course. And the reason for that isn't so that you stick out more to be shot at, but to make hitting people that are clustering at your door easier. Cold snap has ended. Okay, we can actually do things outside now. And in fact, let me put my preaching into practice. Oh, but this won't actually... Hold on. I need to... Will this let me do a half one? It won't. Has to be a pillar. I can't actually make Merlots around it if there is no support. Okay, but that support doesn't have to be anything special, it just needs to be a bit of wall sticking outside. Okay, cold snap is over, so I'm gonna send you to dig again. Oh, there's the snow again. Good night, good night, Vic. Thanks for being here. We'll be seeing you tomorrow then. Yeah, it was probably not very humane out of me to send you out to dig snow, to dig rock in minus 28 degrees, but sorry? Nobody has frostbite or anything, so I'm happy with that. And I think this is where we're gonna be putting a stop to it tonight. So this was Going Medieval, a RimWorld-like game. A wonderful, wonderful game that you can sink many hours into. We actually pretty got through most of one entire cycle, or one entire year. We only lost one settler, and that was mostly to my own folly, because I thought I could just deal with the wolves with 3 archers. Yeah, that was not smart. And 1 person died as a result. Although I think that the person who died was actually the one that was caught by the wolves in the quarry. Yeah, as you can see, it's a wonderful game. It's early access, so there's plenty of room for development, but it is being developed properly as far as I can see, and current progress is more than promising, so hopefully it will remain such all the way to release. This was only an interim stream. We will be doing, I'm hoping that there's nothing that comes up in between, but the Shipbreaker releases on the 24th or 28th, next Tuesday, and we will be playing that. And of course I will be playing through the entire story. I won't be going through the whole billion credits of depth. I don't think it's needed to finish the story. I'm hoping it's not. It would take a long time, and there's only so many ships in the game that you can explore and disassemble. We will continue our StarCraft 2 walkthrough on Thursday, and on Saturday we will be going back into Riftbreaker. So until next time, folks, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoy, I hope you have fun, and I hope to see you again next stream. Until then, folks, wherever in the world, a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, and I'll be seeing you next time. Good night, folks.